Warden play. Nice. So check with the Warden. Here are the players real quick. Player stats. Romantic versus Czech. I'm pretty sure we saw this recently. I'm not sure where. But the 75% stats for Czech are really familiar to me. So quite an upset that Romantic won the first game. And here we go. Map number 2. Oops. There we go. Romantic in blue. And Czech in light blue, teal, whatever it is. Warden level 1.5. Found a ring of protection and did not get the rest of the spot. Thanks to an harass. Wow, Mountain King Footman harass. He's not going for an expansion early. That's interesting. So I just cast this, whatever. If I lose my job, it's your fault. Nah, I don't think I will. Good opening for Romantic. Warden not level 2. Oh, I got the fucking chat on. That's better. Almost level 2 for the MK. He got this spot so far and headed over. It's always so bad for a Warden if you contest the first spot. And with Shadow Strike alone, you can't do too much, especially if it's just level 1. But MK first, I haven't seen this in a long time. Engine of War here, okay. This is interesting. Haven't seen it there. Is he stuck? No, he's not. Otherwise, he could have just bought the staff and... Oh no, the staff was on the Warden. Maybe he miscalculated a bit.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, now it's time for the expansion. Romantic is still on level 1. Lumber Mill now already, but the Warden is here to harass this. How much can she do? Shadow Strike against Stormbolt. The Warden is surrounded. Does not look good for Czech at all. He gets the bash against the Warden. Horrendous early game for the old man. And there's nothing he can do against the Expo. The Expo for free here. Plus the level 3 MK for free as well if he goes for the Murlocs or whatever. Big investment into buying the Warden back from the Tavern. I mean, it was just level 1. But it's the time. Okay, sells the town portal. No mana on her now as well. At least he's creeping in the meantime. But also the Berserker investment plus the second Engine of War investment. It's not what you really want, and he's also still tier 1. Is this Mass Huntress then? Is this a desperate attempt of rushing the expansion? Yeah, it is. But, oh, you didn't see it? No. Okay. Yeah, nighttime. Okay, he didn't see it. So at least Czech has Huntress now. So the transition into tier 2 will be easier for him. But then again, he has this against him.
A player's forces are under attack.
And now he needs those little moves. He needs those little pickups with Shadow Strike and Huntress damage to somehow get a fast level 3. But it's easier said than done. There was a deny. Wow. Ancient Protectors? Ancient freaking Protector push! And that's the reason for the Engine of War here. He didn't set the rally point, so one Huntress is missing. But this is so smart. Otherwise, you know, the distance from this spot here is way too long. But there are towers already. How much time does he have? And how many units does Romantic have? 3. So the 2 Footman pickups are worth even more than just the bit of experience that he got. He saved 3 Wisps for Detonate. There we go. And Repair, of course. Nice Stormbolt. And this is gone. But it's 4 Huntress. Militia coming from the top. get rid of the first protector, but I think the second protector is safe. Especially if the hunters deal with the militia now. Oh, would he love to have a strong fan of knives now. But he didn't skill yet. 1 AP up, 2 APs up. Shout out to the guy who did the 16:9 hack, by the way, otherwise we couldn't see it on one screen. Second barracks. With blacksmith somewhere? No, it's just mass footman. He figured out that the rally point is wrong, glaive throw is coming. Oh, check. We've seen this from you before.
A town is under siege.
And the siege begins. 5 hunters are good.
A player's forces are under attack.
He stays on tier 1. If I see this correctly, there's no wisp anymore. Good reaction by Jack to see, okay, it's the Mountain King. No water elementals. And his expansion is a little late, so I have some time to transition into a different strategy. Now there's the glaive thrower. And a second one. Can't repair against that. At some point, he must gather all his footmen and try to overcome this. Nice catch. 4 footmen from above and the rest from the footmen coming from below. These ones are just buying time. Of course he wants to snipe the glaive throwers. They are the most effective right now. But I think they're pretty safe. Good movement by Jack. The footmen, of course, are suffering so hard. No repair. This is the first inner protector that's dead. But it's a good trade. He gets so many footmen. Level 3.5 on the warden. Look at all the losses that Romantic is taking here. He got rid of both glaive throwers though. So a little more time. But in the meantime, expansion is down to 50%. 2 more wisps, 1 more glaive thrower.
A player's forces
This is do or die for Czech. The tier 2 is finished for Romantic now. But what's the Mountain King doing there? Might be forced into a town portal. Will be slowed, I guess. There's a Shadow Strike. But only level 1. Level 2 fan of knives now. Still waiting for a blacksmith. He needs a lot of riflemen or mortar teams or anything. He can't build at the top, otherwise the reinforcements will be intercepted and killed. Can he hold on? He's not known for resiliency and endurance like Yumiko, like Infi. Usually when he sees that he has lost, he quits. If he sees not good chances anymore.
A player's forces are under
He's
attack.
moving out again. Big potential for level 4 on the Warden, especially with Fan of Knife. There's so much area of effect in her, and good mana. First Fan of Knives. The Mountain King can't do anything against it. There is 1 heal scroll. Militia again from the top. Mountain King uses the heal scroll now, but there is 1 more Fan of Knives here. Not using it. He's moving north with everything, losing more and more footmen, but that basically means he gives up the expansion. 2 glaive throwers still. He can repair, but that's about it. Warden stepping back. There's no opening for Romantic here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, I can finish this series. The calm before the next storm. He can still hold this expansion, but for how long? The hunters are attacking, but here comes Romantic. Level 3, first Stonebolt, wants the Warden out. But the glaive throwers are in a fantastic position. Of course, the Fan of Knives is the skill against this. There's so many low HP units. It's full mana. Oh, it's the perfect position for the Fan of Knives. Look at the damage he's doing with just one skill. It's sickening for every UN fan out there. Romantic is losing so much, close to level 4, and again, this was so... It's horrible to watch, and this is the town portal, and this is the expansion falling. But it's back to full HP. He holds on. Blood Mage, finally, the second hero. Oh boy, that Warden. He's still on tier 1. If he can go for exactly this for Dragonhawks and group up like 4, what can he do except Shadow Strike against it? Nothing. He wants the Warden on 5 with the bouncing glaives. This is so easy to creep and fast. Heal scroll and a clarity in the shop. That Wand of Illusion may be good against the glaive throwers, or for the glaive throwers, but the siege is broken. Despite all the Warden damage, he managed to kill the protectors. He managed to kill 2 more glaive throwers, and he stabilizes. Wow, what a defense! But there's no second Griffin Avery. Despite the expansion, he has 800 gold. Still no tech, no counter expansion for check. It looked so good. And all of a sudden, the clock is ticking against him.
A player's forces are under attack.
Huntress can't do too much. Here's the second Griffin Avery. It would be the 4th human in the tournament with TH Infi and Hawk. So only Yumiko missing, who dropped yesterday in his group together with Check and Shao KK. 1,000 gold for Romantic now. The expansion is starting to pay off hard. Dragonhawks, 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 and still no tech. This is do or die for Check. But he's close to 5.
A player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
Is the timing for the push correct, or is it too early? Romantic, of course, wants to delay it. Once more Hawks. It's 3 of them. 5. Almost 5. There's no anti-air here. Except the Berserker. There's no anti-air, and the Mountain King will do it, I think. Where's the AP? Gone already. Hawks again coming in, but if he takes out the Berserker, he should be fine. But that's level 5. Oh, interesting and very unusual game. 5 Dragonhawks. What's the critical mass? What does he think is the critical mass? It's not 5. Or is it? Here we go. Siphon mana on the Warden, but not doing too much on level 1, obviously. He gets rid of the Berserkers super fast with Footman and Militia. And now it's time for the Glaive Throwers to suffer. The Warden against an air army and a Mountain King. Glaive Thrower 2 is gone. Glaive Thrower 3 is gone. And I think the same fate will happen to the Huntress if the Warden does not reach level 6. She's completely out of mana. Mountain King is fed. And here we go. There is a potion on the Mountain King, so you can't do anything against it. Must Town Portal out. There's no way. Next Stormbolt. No, TP out. Or staff out. But the army is broken. He might get the Blood Mage, but what's it worth? It's just a support hero. It's not necessary for the army, like a Blade Master, like a Demon Hunter, like a DK. And he arrives at the shop. Potion, wow, with like 5 HP. And the ugly Dragonhawk Riders pave the way to Shanghai for Romantic.
A player's forces are under attack.
As it seems. Still no tier 2, still no counter expansion. He's going archers now. And a Shadow Priest. But you saw how fast he sniped that Berserker. Same fate will happen to the Shadow Priest. Invis potion, but the Warden doesn't have blink. The rest of the army is trapped at the shop. Level 5 on the MK as well. 2 Stormbolts. And the Shadow Priest is gone. He gets rid of the anti-air super duper quick. Heal Scroll being used as well. And I think that's the end. If there's no Avatar real quick, and we will see a hell of a lot of spirits, he gets rid of so much. There's not too much to kill very fast. That's it! Romantic 2-0 over Czech. And there we have our 2 players qualified for GCS Summer 2017. It's Life and Romantic for today. So let me adjust this real quick, because that was the last game I can do today. Tick and Life. Wow, it's already updated. At least Life is already updated. So your lineup, and only 1 player missing from GCS Summer, looks like this. Fly 120 WFZ, TH Infi. Oops. Didn't I put Romantic in there? Oops, no I didn't. Romantic. So, your lineup for GCS is TH Infi Romantic Hawk for the humans, Fly Focus Orc Worker for the orcs, 120 and WFZ for the Scourge, and the Night Elves, of course, massively represented by Moon, Remind, Colorful Life, Foggy, and Ruden. That's it so far. The bracket, is it working now? No, it's completely wrong. Wow, this bracket is fucked up. Okay. So we have to take the Wikipedia bracket for this. Is it updated? Not yet. But I'm really surprised by Romantic's performance today. I did not expect that at all. Do we have a score? Okay, Lawlight versus Shishi is 1-1. Sock is out. And I updated the bracket a bit. So that's what we have. Romantic and Life qualified. Still struggling and still in the tournament are Shishi and Lawlight. Czech, who might be facing Lucifer. No. Czech will face Shao KK. And Lucifer will face Lawlight or Shishi. This is the bracket. You can find it if you type !grid. I have to run to work now. It was a great pleasure to cast for you today. Viewers of love today a bit. Like, your words were really, really, really nice for me. And I really like you guys. And that's why I'm back tomorrow, 13 CEST. We will finish this qualifier. We will find the 16th participant for GCS Summer in Shanghai. It's gonna be a joyride. And afterwards, of course, we're gonna have Jera Cup. So don't miss it tomorrow. Have a great Saturday. This was Back to Warcraft for today. Enjoy. Hi to Chaco, who's streaming the rest. Maybe Ena as well. Go check the streams. Bye-bye.